Good morning, everybody. Today we're going to be helping you guys on Amazon product research because a lot of you have been asking for it. Now, this isn't necessarily for FBA. This is more or less for Amazon private label dropshipping. Now, there are a couple products that you can go FBA with. We'll take a look at those. But, if you guys aren't here for that, just know that dropshipping is probably going to be the focus. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. God, man, my eyes watering and everything this morning, man. Sorry, guys. When it comes to private label dropshipping, you generally want to be in a market or at least in a product niche where the prime competition is fairly low. Anything above, like 60-70% is kind of difficult to break into, except for when the numbers dictate. Okay, so our students know all of this stuff. You guys are about to learn, a little bit of that today. Remember, when you guys are looking for your products, you want to find something that isn't necessarily prime saturated and something that people are passionate about. You don't have to go for the biggest numbers. That's what's different with private label dropshipping as opposed to Amazon FBA. Amazon FBA, you want to see those big numbers because you're typically relying on one product to do all that heavy lifting for you. That's not the case here. With Amazon private label dropshipping, you're going to be looking for a series of products that do, fairly well for themselves, and then you'll be, listing those to do those big numbers. Okay, so don't look at this right here. This is just, I was looking at shoes for my kid, and he's on this whole LeBron kick, so he wants, LeBron's. So let's go ahead, let's get into, the real meat and potatoes today. All right, so this is definitely a product niche that you can be extremely successful with. All right, the anime niche, the geek niche is very good to get into. Okay, so people are very passionate about, the shows that they watch, the things that they absolutely love. Now, I'm not saying this is going to be for everyone because a lot of you guys are not very passionate about it. You don't know what's hot. You don't know what's popping in this arena. But for the people that are into it, this will be something that's very good for you guys to get into. So specifically tank tops for the time being. And I'm going to tell you why. So tank tops generally sell very well, regardless of whether that's, in the winter or the summertime. Does not necessarily matter what season it is. They do very well. Okay. And as you can see, the metrics here support that. Now, there's not, a ton of prime sellers. There are a few. You could see the numbers right here. They're generally selling for very cheap, but that's okay because we're going to find these for even cheaper. You'll see a couple of these like this, $36.30. This one's $22. This one's $10.90. They go all the way up to $14.99, $16.99 here. This is definitely some not safe for work type stuff right here, so don't look at that. But there's $14.99 here, $17.99. Some more, not safe for work shirts to look at, but you guys are going to be just fine. So, take a look at this, saying things, the legend is saying all this stuff right here. Okay. So, oh yeah, we got to scroll past that. But then, here's some more compression shirts. The prices are looking pretty good. The prime competition isn't too stiff. So let's look at the numbers, shall we? I'm going to be using AMZ Scout Pro, which is a tool that I absolutely love. You guys should get on it. I highly recommend it. It gives you all the stuff that you need and none of the stuff that you don't. Let's go ahead. Let's bring this up. Now, I know you guys see this potential score of 1. Now, don't worry about that potential score of 1. In some cases, it's going to be correct where you're like, oh, this is probably not something that you should get into. But in others, it is not correct. And I'm going to be explaining why. Because I know for a fact that this niche sells very well. It sells extremely well. But just look at these right here. Okay, guys. So the reviews are fairly low for what they are. All right. They're not obscene. There's not thousands and thousands of reviews, and the revenue is pretty decent. So you see right here, this company pees off, they tend to always do fairly well in this niche. They're doing around $4,000 with this one, another, almost $4,000 with this particular design. And then this is Red Plume. These guys are, they've been in the space for a little while as well. They're doing a couple thousand. These people right here, OA, they're doing okay. It's not, anything geek related. This right here is doing pretty well. These guys are doing about $1,000. Now, the reason why this is good, the reason why you do not need to go all out balls to the wall with the price. Okay, so a lot of you guys are like, oh, that's not enough money for me. When you're private label dropshipping, you are not spending a ton of money to get these results. Okay, you're not spending anything to get these products from your supplier to Amazon up front. Okay, so as the orders come in, that's when you're purchasing these items and then getting them delivered straight to your customer. Private label dropshipping is not against Amazon's terms of service. It is the most easy way to get in and start building your personal brand. Not your personal, but your actual brand, your Amazon brand, so that way you can convert over to FBA, because that's what this is all about. It's all about finding products, testing them, seeing what works, and then converting them over to FBA, so that way you can make even more money because now you can get these things for even cheaper. You get what I'm saying? Online retail arbitrage is a no-go. You definitely don't want to do that. All right, that is bad. You guys can get in a lot of trouble doing that. You can get your store shut down. Now I know a lot of people do it. Some of our good friends do it, but you know, they know what they're doing and they do a massive volume. We recommend that you guys as beginners start off with something like this, so that way you can build this up. It keeps you on the right side of Amazon and you can make money. You don't need one product doing $50,000. You guys can get smaller products like this that do anywhere from, you know, $500 all the way up to a couple thousand every month, and that's how you're going to do your $10,000, $20,000, $30,000 months. That's what we do. We don't have just one product that does all of our numbers. We have multiple products that do these numbers for us. And if you come over here, we're going to show you, you know, when you get ready to switch over to FBA, how cheap this is. All right, so as you can see here, these things are $1.90 a piece. All right, so I know for a fact, because we do this, you can get these for even less shipped. You can probably get these if you buy, you know, enough of them. Buy these, and obviously going to be buying these in bulk when you switch over to FBA. You could probably get these for around $1.50 to $2 shipped. Not, you know, hey, we got to pay shipping after this. And I'm talking about air shipping. You know, you guys can get this. You're going to have to, you know, obviously present yourselves with more value. So bundle them with something. You guys can decide what you want to bundle them with. Just imagine you're getting these for $2 shipped. All right, $2 shipped to Amazon. Amazon will take their fees. You're still going to be able to make around, you know, $3 to $4 on the low end. All right, if you guys are selling these for some of those hot prices that they have up, like you know, these are $9.99 right here. Let's see, where's the other ones that we're going for pretty crazy? Let's scroll down, like $36.30. Like, that's absolutely insane. $36.30 is crazy, but they're selling a lot. So when you guys see these right here, the $9.99, you're only seeing you know, the lowest price. They're not seeing the highest price when you look in AMZ Scout Pro. So remember, guys, people are paying $36 because they would not have this price up at $36 unless somebody was absolutely buying. So you can get these for $2 here. $2, people, $2 shipped, and then you can come over here and sell them for up to $36. Now, I wouldn't recommend selling them for $36. I'd definitely recommend bundling with something else and then selling them anywhere from like the $12.99 to $18.99 range, depending on what you're bundling with. Okay, so even though these guys are a little bit cheaper here, you know, this is probably like a super small size that they don't necessarily care about. You can come in at $12.99 to $18.99 and beat them. You know, you can get a bundled item for maybe an extra $1, and that'll drive your price up to $3. But you know, that's $3 shipped. You're selling them for, you know, we'll say $18.99. Amazon takes their cut. You're still making an absolute fortune on that. Okay, so this is one that you guys can absolutely get on today. Literally get on today. This is this product category is something that you guys can start selling today and make money with. I promise you. I absolutely guarantee that you can do this. I put money on it, guys. It is not that difficult. You are right here. This is definitely a product niche that you should get into if you guys are trying to make money like right now. All right, I just showed you why you can do that right now, and now we're going to go into something that's a little bit more geared towards people that are risk takers or that's going to be trying to get into Amazon FBA. So now here you're looking at, you know, the military shirt category. The military shirt category sells extremely well. You know, this, as you can see, you know, there's a lot of prime competition in here. You know, there's some you know, some listings with some decent competition here, but I want you to take note of this, you know, these types of shirts, these camo style shirts. All right, so these things right here, you know, will generally do extremely well. This is $29.99 right here. You know, here's another one, $37.25 to $88.71. You know, these prices are absolutely insane. This guy has 243 reviews. He's doing pretty well. So let's look at the numbers. You know, as you can see here, you know, obviously the prime, you know, there's more prime listings than not prime listings, but that's okay. Now, if we go over to the second page, there's still going to be some prime listings, but they're not going to be as plentiful now. So let's go ahead, you know, if my computer would work. So as you can see, now you're getting to, you know, less and less, you know, prime listings. And guys, even if you're on the second page, you're still going to be making money. When you're private label drop shipping, you are not going to start on the first page. You're not going to be doing giveaways. It's going to take you a little while to get that natural traffic. But as you can see, guys, look, you know, they're doing very well for themselves. You don't have anything to worry about. You know, there's plenty of money to go around for everyone, and you're going to be in this niche making good change. So let's go back to the first page, and we're going to, you know, bring up some numbers for you guys, because these are doozies. Like, there's so much money to go around in this category, and you guys can get a nice chunk of it. So don't think that you can't. You can break into this, guys. You're going to be, packaging a bundle. You're going to be providing value, and that is what's going to sell. All right. So you can drop ship in this category, or you can go FBA. If you want to go FBA right off the bat, make sure you have a very good bundle. Make sure you have a winning bundle. Okay. You guys can figure out what you want to sell with that. I would recommend bundling with something, in the same category, maybe, like some 550 cord bracelets or something along those lines. But as you can see here, guys, the revenue for these are massive. The potential is massive here. This is Sophie. I actually have a pair of these, the silk shorts, from my time in the military. And I think I still have some of my brown shirts. They're the most comfortable shirts you'll ever wear, by the way. But, notice how I said, take notice of some of these items that are selling, right here, like, they're selling, these shirts and doing very well for themselves. There's $30,000 here, and look, I mean, relative to the competition, their reviews are not all that high. They've only been in business a little bit over a year and a half at this point, and they're doing extremely well for themselves. Same thing with this shirt here, these tactical assault shirts, the rankings are getting up there. Guys, like, there's a lot of money to be made. You don't need to take all of the sales. You just need to get even a small amount. Even these guys at the bottom end, they're doing a few $100s, and that's what you want. You want to find these products that are doing a few hundred, maybe a few thousand, and then you want to get those and have those listed and start making money, because it doesn't take one product to do $50,000. We are proof of that. It takes multiple products, and it's easier to do with multiple products as opposed to one product, because that one product has to be a home run. It literally has to be, and if it's not a home run, when you're going FBA, you just waste a ton of money, and that's not what we're about. We don't want you to waste any of your money, guys. We don't want that. We want you guys to be able to save your money. That's why private label dropshipping is so good, because you can test products. So if one of these doesn't sell at all, if one of your listings doesn't sell, it doesn't matter, because you guys have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 listings, and they're all doing numbers. Some of them won't sell, some of them will. But imagine if you have 30 listings, right? You have 30 parent listings, not to include your child listings, 30 parent listings, and they're all doing around $1,000 a month. That's a lot of money, guys. It's 30 grand. Even if they're only doing $500 a piece between all of those parent and child listings, doesn't matter. You still made $15,000. That's more money than a lot of FBA guys are making. That's more money than most FBA guys are making. And you can check the Amazon seller forums, the Seller Central forums, and a lot of people aren't even making money, but you guys can do that. So let's go ahead and let's look at the prices of these shirts, guys. Like I said, take a look at those shirts. They're selling these things for $30 over there. They're selling them for $29.99. Let's see if we can find them real fast. Let's see, where is it? Let's go back. Let me jump out of here real quick so we can, get that. These style shirts, $26.99. $29.99. The assault style shirts are boom, $44.99. This is Emerson though, so you guys, you're not going to be able to compete with Emerson on that price. But you could come in cheaper, and look at it, guys. These style shirts you can pick up for $5, and I know you can get these for $5 shipped. You could probably get this shirt, same thing, $5 shipped. You would just have to provide value, add something to your bundle, guys. $5 here, another $5 here. This is overpriced. Like, this guy should go ahead and just stop while they're still ahead. Just stop, because you can get the same shirt for $5. Just not gonna do it. Some of these shirts, like the long tactical, the long dress shirts, you guys, you can get these for $8, ship. You can get them for even cheaper if you know what you're doing. With the methods that we teach to our students, you guys can get these for even cheaper. Just as you can see, this is a niche that is plentiful with suppliers for when you get ready to switch over to FBA, or if you decide to start drop shipping right off the bat. You guys can make a lot of money doing this because the sales velocity is there. The numbers support this. Okay, so these are two categories that you guys can get in today and start making money with. Oh, I like this patch. I actually need to get one of these patches for for my bag, but that's besides the point, guys. this is something that you can do. And I know a lot of people say like, oh, you know, private label drop shipping, we don't know what it is and this and this. Guys, we go over this, we explain what it is. We cover this in our online training, our free online training. You know, there's a link in the description below. This is what you guys can do. I promise you guys, like, these are categories that you can start selling in and go from there. You know, obviously, you know, there's hundreds of product listings inside of our course for our students, so that way they can pick from, you know, the actual products that I know are going to sell and make them money. But guys, you can get into this niche right here and you can make money. I just showed you that you guys can make money. I just showed you can find products that are doing extremely well and you can come in at a lower price. You just have to present yourself with more value. Look at this, guys. Like, no one's bundling anything here. No one. If you guys can come in with a grand slam bundle and absolutely crush it, you will take the money from these guys. I guarantee it. We did the same thing with a lot of our products. We came in, people weren't bundling with anything. Guess what? We started taking all of those sales. You know, now we're the ones up top, you know, doing $10,000 in some of those categories. You know, so don't let these people fool you. Like, yeah, they hold a lot of monopoly and they're doing a lot of numbers. You know, they're doing a ton of velocity. But look, you don't need to be the top cat. You can be down somewhere in this region, you know, the 1,000 to 8,000 region with your products and make a ton of money. So guys, that's what it's all about. That's product research right there for private label drop shipping. If you look at the scale, you know, from 0 to 100%, right? You want to be closer on the left side of that scale when it comes to prime competition, unless the sales data dictates. So as I showed you guys here, the sales data dictates that there's not too many prime sellers and the sales velocity is low. So this is perfect for you guys to get into, because you can list tons of products within this category, and you know, they may only do $300 to $400 a month a piece, but that's okay, because you're not looking for them to be grand slams. You're just looking for them to make up enough of your sales volume to where you're doing thousands of dollars every single month. You know, so remember, this is these items right here in the anime niche. These are roughly on the left side of the prime spectrum. As you can see, there's some prime sellers, but not all of them. Guys, don't look at that stuff up there. That's bad. I mean, I'm just scroll up, man, because we don't need to be seeing all that stuff. But that's besides the point. So this category itself, there's not a ton of prime sellers, so you can get away with just coming right on in. You don't have to provide value, you know, extra value with a bundle, but I recommend it. There's nothing that we sell without a bundle. You just do it. You just bundle it with something and you guys will be good from there. And then with these military shirts, obviously the competition is a little bit higher, but the sales numbers dictates that you can do it, okay? That you guys can make money in this. Now, if you guys choose not to, hey, that's okay, but these are two categories that I know for a fact that you guys can sell in and make money with today. If you guys are trying to get into Amazon, get into these right here, because apparel does very well all year round. Apparel will always do well, guys. If you're uncertain of what to sell, apparel will definitely make you money. All right, so that's it, man. That's been Amazon private label drop shipping and FBA product research. You know, I just showed you guys two things that you can get into today and start making money with, whether you're going FBA or whether you're drop shipping. Don't look at the potential score as like the end all to everything, okay? The potential score, yes, it can be kind of bad depending on if you don't know what you're doing, but you can still come in and make money with that. Now, as you can see, the trends are dropping off, you know, because it's winter time, but you're still going to be selling pretty well. All right, so if these guys can still do you know, these big numbers in the winter time, mind you, know, do the $4,000 in the winter time, you're going to be just fine. I know these sell all year round. You have nothing to worry about. In the summer months, your sales are going to pick up, so don't even sweat it, okay? But that's it. So guys, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. You know, I did this for you. I want you guys to get out there and start selling. I want to help you out as best as I can. You know, there's no smoke and mirrors here. I held nothing back. This is something that you guys can literally do today and start making money. Make sure you check out the links in the description, guys. Make sure you get into our free Facebook group, get our free ebook, get into our free online training, you know, to help you out with this private label dropshipping thing, help you out with Amazon FBA. You know, that's what it's all about, helping you guys make money. And we hope you guys are going to be safe out there, be smart, don't get into any trouble, get into Amazon and start selling. All right, peace.